In this video, I'm going to give you the fastest way to complete every single milestone in Fortnite's Chapter 3 milestone challenges over here. So you get 8,000 experience, and you can get them 20 times because there are 20 stages for each milestone. That is 160,000 experience, but some of these are very difficult to complete. The first milestone we're looking at is consume foraged items, and you do have to consume 25 to pass a stage. To get stage 20, you will have to have consumed 500 items. Now this location is a very good location, and it is right in the middle of the map to find blue mushrooms that you can consume. The next milestone is the vendor machine purchases. This one we're doing at Greasy Grove behind the taco stand. There is a machine here that you can buy shotgun ammo for it. It usually has 20 stock, and you can buy each shotgun ammo for 4 gold bars. It's located right over here in Greasy Grove, and you'll see on the screen how many purchases it takes to complete a stage, as well as to complete the entire milestone with all 20 stages. The next milestone is for opening chests and ammo boxes. You can generally do this everywhere, but if you're looking for a good location, the one over here is really good. This is Sanctuary. I'm going to show you the location in a second. It takes you 75 chests or ammo boxes to complete a stage and 1,500 to complete it entirely. The next milestone is to hunt wildlife. You can do this 25 per stage and 500 to complete. There are chicken, there's boars, there's wolves, and there's also frogs. Here are 2 locations where you can often find a lot of these. So the first one here is near Condo Canyon at the bottom right of the map here. You literally just follow this river entirely all the way upwards. Another good location is at the top right of the map here near Sleepy Sound. The next milestone is to catch fish. Well, this one is quite obvious. I have a really good location over here. Now, it takes 20 fish to complete a stage and 400 to complete the milestone. And in this area, you're going to do a lot. There's also a boat, there's fishing stuff, and it's very secluded, and you won't be bothered by other players. This specific spot is at the very left middle of the map near Camp Cuddle. The next milestone is for using bandages or medkits. This one will take you a while to complete. As you can tell, we're basically landing at this gas station. Multiple gas stations should have a mending machine selling bandages, but often the mending machines will actually change their stock every different game. Then you're going to build 5 ramps upwards on a nice flat area, and you're going to basically jump off the top of it to take damage on your health bar, and you're going to use the bandages to kind of, fill in those numbers. As you can see, it takes a very long time. The location for this gas station in particular is a nice secluded one here below Risky Reels at this location over there. The next milestone is to spend gold bars, and boy do they want you to spend gold bars. As you can tell, you can use characters, you can use vending machines, weapon machines, just to spend as much gold bars as you want. It's easy. The hard part is actually getting the gold bars. You have to spend 50,000 to complete this milestone. Next milestone is quite easy. All you have to do is thank the bus driver by pressing the emote button while still in the bus. It takes 10 per stage and 200 to complete. So that's like 200 matches, dude. The next few milestones are quite simple to understand. You have to place top 10, as you can see how many times on the screen. How many eliminations you need to get is also a milestone, as well as damage to opponents, which is a milestone that requires a ton of damage, but can also work when you shoot wildlife, so wildlife damage counts as opponents. And another milestone is to destroy opponents' structures. I find when you use the firefly jars, you can destroy their structures amazingly. So you gotta get those people who build like massive castles and just burn it to the ground, just like that. It's nice and easy. I think this one is gonna be the hardest milestone to complete because travel distance while on top of a car or a vehicle is very vague, and especially since you have to travel 5,000 meters for just one stage and 100,000 meters to complete the entire milestone. And yes, this only works if you're actually on top of the car and not actually like driving it. It's kind of weird. The last few milestones are also quite vague. One is harvesting. You just have to harvest things. You should know how to harvest things. It's generally quite generic and it should be easy to do. Another one is destroy trees. This one is quite difficult for some reason because you have to destroy a ton of trees. So I recommend going into an area that has a bunch of trees and just trying to break them down when you see them. It also works for harvesting. Another milestone that you need to do is opening vaults. You only need to open a total of 100 vaults. You can do this in solo by knocking down the AI NPC and using them to like scan as a second player, or you can just do this in duos with your friend or even a chicken if you can find one. The next milestone is bounties. You just have to do a bounty board. You got to make sure the bounty dies, and you got to do this 200 times, 200 bounties. That's probably also quite a hectic one to do. And another one that is going to require a teammate is getting reboots. You need to reboot your friends a total of 100 times to complete a reboot milestone. And those are all the milestones and the easiest ways I think you can complete them. If you have some suggestions, let me know in the comments below, and thank you so much for watching.